Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and the Perry Sound subdivision layout. This is going to be the first video of a short series based on the first building on my layout. It's going to be the Hardwick Trucking warehouse, basically a rail transfer facility. So let's get into this. So the transfer facility is going to be based on the Walther's Cornerstone Modern Concrete Warehouse kit. The reason for this is this building is relatively new on my layout, built in the early 2010s. And the reason why I'm calling it the Hardwick Trucking warehouse is this build is going to be dedicated to Roy Hardwick. Everybody knows him on YouTube as Container Man. He was more than generous by buying most of my past N-scale layout, all the Cato Unitrack and a couple of my locos and a bunch of my rolling stock. So that basically funded the beginning construction and the first couple of locos for my HO scale layout that you have been following. So when we get back, I will show you how the building has been progressing. Alright, before we go into the building itself, I'm going to show you the materials and colors I used to put it together. Your standard Gorilla Glue, Plast-Track, Plast-Weld. I use Testors enamel silver paint for the electric cabinets. I use Rust-Oleum primer gray for the base coat and everything. You want a good primer coat on it. Then I used Rust-Oleum satin granite for the actual wall color of the building. I use satin Oasis blue, Rust-Oleum for the doors, railings, and window accents, and just Rust-Oleum flat black primer for all your truck door and boxcar door bumpers and skirting for the build. So the kit is definitely well thought out. It's basically a puzzle piece kind of construction. You can select which front panels you want. They come in half section panels like you see here and full section panels, and you basically combine the right amount of panels to make your sidewall. So again, I just like to prime the back and the front for future light bleed, because I will be definitely lighting these buildings. So the wall that is going to be seen, or sorry, facing the operator, is the side where the rail cars are going to be left off. So again, you can see all the colors here: the granite, the black bumpers, and the blue bay doors. This was caused by using Tamiya model kit glue. It basically is too flowy. It leaked too much through, and it ate away at the plastic, so it damaged these sections. Kind of devastated at first, a little bit pissed off, but I actually decided the best way to fix this solution is, because we have very cold wet winters and hot dry to wet summers, I decided basically where the joints are in the plates, there is some chipping and cracking from water getting underneath and ice, and it chipped away. I'm gonna get a little more detail into these in the future. Gonna draw some rebar in there and do some rust streaking. So basically this just looks like the bare concrete underneath. It just basically started chipping away with the weather over the few years. So basically that's going to be the front that you will see of the build, and again, more weathering and a little bit more details on this section in the future. The left side of the building is where the trucks pull up, so I decided to do a 4-bay loading docks, and then you have the first man door coming into the building, also blue with the railings to match with this concrete stairs, also painted in the granite. So that's what's going to be seen on the left side of the building. So the main focal points of the building when you're looking at the layout operating is the back section with the two rail car doors, and then this side section with all the truck bay doors. So just to give you a visual, this is where the bay doors are going to be for the trucks, and this is obviously the rail side of the building. The right side of the building, which will be facing off that side of the layout, so when you're looking in from where the chest freezer is, you'll be seeing this, is just basically the back of the building. You have an extra emergency exit with the same blue for the railings and the door. And then I haven't decided if it's going to be here or here. I am going to be installing the electrical conduits, which right now is in the paint shop getting prepped to be put onto the building. So that is going to be the right side of the build. And the final side facing the backdrop of the layout. So this portion facing the main line is going to be the entrance and the offices of the warehouse, also with one giant bay door here as well. I decided just to put this bay door in just for the summer when it gets really warm. The warehouse crew just opens up this bay door to kind of get air circulation. There will be no really enough room on the layout to have a truck back into this, but maybe if a van or a truck pulls in sideways, they could hand bomb some lighter packages off from this bay door. And these are going to be the offices, and then the offices are going to be served by a double staircase with a walled railing system, which is in paint right now. I still have to put together, and the glazing is also already in for the windows. Now originally I was going to be thinking of making an interior for this building and having it seen through the windows, but then I'm also having second thoughts because hardly anybody's going to be seeing the office since it's going to be facing the backdrop. I was thinking of just basically either spray painting the glazing black or put in some metallic blue in there to represent the heavy office window tinting in modern buildings. If you guys want to weigh in on this and help me out, should I just do the tinting and save myself the work on the office interior since it's going to be facing the backdrop, or would it be a nice kind of detail to put in regardless of it not being seen? So this is so far how far I came along to the build. Once I put the remaining sidewall parts on this kit and do some fine weathering on it, most of my weathering is going to be below the loading docks where you would see dirt and rust accumulation runoff below the doors and the bumpers, and then I still have to put the electrical conduits on and the front staircase here. Once that happens, the next installment is going to either be focusing again on the final details of the walls, or perhaps me actually putting these 4 walls together. So guys, thank you for watching. Like always, please comment, share, like, and share, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.